It's me again. Wouldn't it be weird if like I said hello and then like my face changes into something and like someone else just pop up and they say, Muthoni is not here. Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking that. I think I need sleep. Hello, Muthoni here. Welcome to a silly. If you are new here, welcome very much. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, that way you can join this family and you'll be notified whenever we have a new video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for subscribing and thank you for supporting me in this journey, and as always, you are my real MVP. So today we are back with the new story time video, and FYI, it's night. I was eating and then I poured ketchup on myself, so excuse that. I have like a spot. And then if you hear a lot of meowing and complaining, that's my cat, which I think is very horny. Too much? Is it too much? I honestly think it is. Just saying. So yes, let's get on to the story. So this happened to me a while back, and this happened to me a while back. And sorry, I had just I've sprayed that doom thing to kill mosquitoes, to murder these mosquitoes, because man, these things are on steroids, yo. So my eyes are all red from that, as well as it's late in the night and I just got back home. And hi, Muthoni here. Did I say my name? I think I did say my name. So yes, let me tell you this story. So I was coming home from an event, and okay, backstory-ish is anytime I take a cab, if I'm alone, I always sit at the front. I sit shotgun, so always next to the driver. We'll talk if he's a talkative one. If he's not, I'll ask him if he can play some music. If I am with someone, I always sit at the back. If there's more than, yeah, but you get it. So yes, so this day I was coming home from an event. And Ziggy, stop. I was coming home from an event, and then it was around, I think it was almost midnight, or sometime past 11, between 11 and midnight, right? So here we are driving home, blah blah blah, and then this guy he just asked me, oh, by the way, why are you going home so early? Because it was like Friday. It's like, why are you going home so early? People are going out, why are you not going out? And I was like, oh no, I don't go out. So he's like, oh really, that's interesting. I was like, yeah, that's just not my scene. He's like, have you tried it? So I told him, yeah, I've tried it. It's not exactly my thing. Like, okay, before you judge me, the past 2 weeks do not count, because this wasn't really me going out. If you follow my Facebook and you also check out my Insta stories, the past 2 weeks have been lit in their own way, but that was like on a totally different sphere. Yes, I still like I don't really go clubbing or whatever. Okay, cool. So he was like inquiring, asking, oh, so what do you do for fun? And I was like, well, I just watch movies. Like, I don't have to go out to actually have fun. Like, there's the things that I consider fun and not necessarily going out and drinking and partying and dancing. Sometimes they are fun, but that's just not like a thing that I do. So he was like, oh, okay, that's very interesting, blah blah blah. So there we drive, and then he just kept asking questions about such things, like going out, have I tried it before? He even asked how old I was, I believe he did. So fine, so he drops me home. And okay, this is what happens. Like, when you drop me home, if it's at night, I'll be like, okay, good night, have a good, rest of the night. If it's during the day, I'll be like, okay, enjoy the rest of your day, right? So 1 week goes by, and then I get a phone call. And this guy is like calling, he's like, hi, Muthoni. And I'm like, hello. Like, he said hello like he knew me. It was that high of like, oh my god, I haven't seen you in so long, where have you been? So he calls, hi, Muthoni. I'm like, hello. So he's like, oh, it's me, how are you doing? And I was like, sorry, may I ask who I'm talking to? He's like, oh, you don't remember me? I thought you'd remember me. I thought you saved my number. So I asked him the name, he said the name, and then I was like, It's like, what did you, and he's like, you don't remember? I dropped you home. That's when I was like, okay, why would I save your number? Like, unless we agreed. So he's like, oh, remember when we were talking about going out? So I was calling to see if you want to go out. When did we make these plans? Wait, was I present when we were planning this? Wait, the conversation was you asking me if I go out, and I said no, so why would I plan going out with you? Yeah, like 1 + 1 is not 4. It's not. So and then he gets offended when I'm like, oh no, I don't remember having such a conversation. So he gets offended. He's like, oh, but we agreed, and I told you I'd call you. I was like, no, that never, no. So I was like, actually, it's very inappropriate for you to call me, because that day, the only reason you were allowed to call me was because you were coming to pick me up. Like, honestly, I wish these people could just tweet you and say, hey, I'm at the gate. Just saying. Because, well, this is the first one that I've encountered, the second one that I've encountered that has done this. So the other one was in an Uber driver. It was a little cab driver. That was also very weird. So I was like, no, I don't remember us having this conversation, and I find it inappropriate that you would call me. So he was like, okay, fine. Then he hangs up. Okay, whatever. Then a couple of days later, he calls again with the same, hi, it's like the other conversation, like that, whatever had happened a couple of days before hadn't happened, like the conversation we'd had not happened. He's like, hi, it's me, do you remember we talked, we agreed? And I'm like, okay, this guy either has selective amnesia or he decides what he wants to hear, because I'm like, how is it that I was like, this is inappropriate, and then you think to yourself that let me call her 2 days later, maybe she will not remember this fucking incident. Dude, are you sure? Is that what you want to do? Like, are you certain? So I was like, okay, you know what? No, I just blocked his number. So I'm like, oh God, I hope he's never like around to pick me when I need someone to pick me up, because that would be so weird. I actually do not even have an idea what he looks like. Like, this is how awkward it is. It's like, I don't know. So even if it were him and he picks me, I would not know. Honestly, unless it's like, hi, it's me, do you remember me? Then I'll be like, oh shit, yeah, it's happening again. So have you had such an incident? Have you been in a situation, an awkward situation with an Uber driver? Because there's one who was like very sexist, like he really pissed me off. Tell me if you have a story, like if you've had an incident, I would love to hear about it. Like, drop it down in the comment section. Yeah, write it down there. I would really love to know what random incident you've bumped into, like you've encountered. You like what I have, like I was at an event today, so tomorrow check out the vlog to see like the entire outfit, because this is what I was wearing. So yes, that's all. Oh my God, that is it. Well, okay, that's all I had for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That way I will know to make more of its kind. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you would like to let your friends know, also feel free to share, comment, leave a nice comment over there, a cute one. I like cute comments. Or tell your friends to come and watch, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.